Take a look in my game face. Ain't no stopping me. You know I'm coming in first place. Well, stop it till I get that ring. I'ma dominate all day. No matter who you bring, I will not lose. Yeah. I will not lose. I will not lose.
Yo, what up? It's your boy with JJ Stone, aka Black Ready. Oh, hold on a second. Something. Hold on. I'm so excited. I don't even know what I'm doing in here. We got the George W. We're going to New Orleans. We're winning the Super. We won the Super Bowl. Calm down. We're in the NFC Championship game, and we're playing the Chiefs. But I feel like we're gonna win the Super Bowl. We got the best defense. I just watched the Chiefs. The refs seem like they stayed out of it. If they stay out of it for the Super Bowl, and the grass is clean, I'm feeling really good about the Philadelphia Eagles' chances. I did want the Bills to win. I lost one of my parlays because the Bills didn't win, and Josh Allen did your best. But I mean, the Eagles had 92 touchdowns on the ground today, and it's a hard day for you if you do not like Jalen Hurts, if you're a Jalen Hurts hater, and being carried by Saquon, because it's the whole team. It really does come down to being the whole team, because the reason I started with Jalen is because so many people just hate on this guy, and I hear you. I get it. But at the end of the day, he does what he needs to do to win. And even Jake Elliott missing that kick early on, it's really weird. I wasn't upset. I wasn't worried about it because I thought to myself, every time Jake misses a kick, we win. So I'm still holding on to that for peace in my heart. And the defense coming through in big moments. It looked bad. They had that fake punt on us. They were going for it on fourth down repeatedly. We scored that quick touchdown with Saquon, and oh God, it was bad because you knew the defense didn't have time and that they were going to be tired. Oh God, get this woman off my screen. Taylor Swift's already on my screen. See what I mean? This is my problem with the Super Bowl with her. And I know it's not her fault. I know it's not a big deal, but there goes Mama Kelsey and there goes Taylor Swift, and they're on national television like they always are. And they should be on the stage. I can't stand it. We have to beat the Chiefs. We 100% have to beat the Chiefs. But I'm trying to get to, what was I trying to get to? Oh God, I'm so excited. I can't think about anything. I know that ESPN, Fox News, Fox Sports, everybody's going to be so upset because so many people were picking the Washington Commanders, even though no team has won on the road and no rookies won. And he's the greatest rookie that ever lived. He's the fourth rookie to make it to a championship game and lose. How about that for being the greatest rookie? And I know I'm poo-pooing him. I know I'm downgrading Jaden Daniels today, but today is the day to do it. Today's the day to do it. J5 is so cool, so calm, so collected. Again, when he came out and they're going for it on the fourth down and they're running down the defense, all you thought to yourself was, man, that home run hit by Saquon isn't going to help the defense. And they ran up on him again. And then the defense held him. And then they did a fake punt. And I was hot because you could see the whole thing coming from a mile away. It didn't even feel right because they don't usually punt the ball ever. So I'm like, why are they even punting? It doesn't even feel right. If you are sitting here watching right now and you have a phone or you're on your computer, you can go to blackready.com/call. You can call and get in with me because I'm just hanging out, talking to myself like a crazy person because I'm just so excited and I can't hide it. As long as Jalen Hurts throws for under 250 yards, you're good to go. I think he was like 20 for 28. Let me bring up some stats for the people that are complaining or not complaining. I have people at halftime in my comments that are Eagles fans complaining about Jalen Hurts not throwing the ball away. I'm like, are you not watching the blitz that's coming? And our center, Dickerson's in there. He's the backup. And he was injured. My God, talk about being a man. Talk about being a lion. Talk about pushing through the pain. You could see it. I was actually upset every clip they kept posting on him. Usually you get to go in the blue tent and hide away. but my man was struggling to walk up and down the sideline, and Dickerson just bullied his way through it. And at halftime, Jurgens came in. That's why it was the whole thing. We were like, oh, Jurgens in that. He's not inactive. He just wasn't starting. And people say, well, why wouldn't he start because if he wouldn't have been able to make it through the whole game, you wouldn't have been able to have in the position you were in. So I'm glad that the Eagles took the precaution that they did. I'm glad that the line and the men communicated the way they did, because Jurgens was telling Dickerson in the middle of the second quarter, like, bro, I'll come in for you. I'll take care of it. Don't kill yourself. Let me do it. And he was like, nah, bro, I got this. And you saw their conversation. And Dickerson held up until halftime. And oh God, just a great game. How many? Terry McLaurin? It was Guantanamo Bay out there. My boy got a second interception. He's been waiting all year to get a second interception. Terry McLaurin, 3 catches for 51 yards on 7 targets. And I think he only caught 1 catch on Quinyon. The other ones were out in there moving around and moving in space. So Guantanamo Bay is alive and well. He bounced back from his injury. Big play Slay. I don't know what he was doing today, but to be fair, they were moving around a lot, and Jaden does throw dimes, and they were doing a lot of that short stuff, and they were using Zach Ertz to death in the quick game to the team. So, I mean, I'm not really upset about that at all. Jalen Carter was getting double teamed, and then sometimes he was faking a double team out when he would pull it back around. Just a beast. Oh, Jordan Davis showed up. Oh, Big baby Davis would probably to play his life because it's in the championship game, and it's rare that we can even think of or remember some of his big sacks. The one that you think of him besides this one is the one where he chased down Josh Allen on the sidelines and he got injured. He never bounced back for the rest of the season last year after that play. I think he had like hurt an oblique or something, stretching out, chasing Josh out of bounds. But he busted through and got that sack on Daniels. There was so much pressure put in. I don't know why Vic was blitzing early a couple times, because Jaden Daniels can handle blitz. I know I was talking trash on him, but he was handling the blitz very well. He sees things very quickly, processes. Jalen Hurts, 246 yards, 9-yard average, 8.8. Only 1 touchdown through the air to A.J. Brown. I guess nobody's worried about this book and his excellence anymore, huh? He can read the book on the sidelines now. He got a touchdown. He's catching balls. He's blocking. I mean, AJ almost had 100 yards. He had 96 yards. Goddard had 85. Smitty had 45. And Smitty with the sweep. Dallas Goedert with the sweep. Today, there was so much motion by Kellen Moore. I am just flabbergasted by all the motion. Oh, I got comments in here. See, I'm by myself. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Quinn kicked that field goal. Well, he got scared. Well, I mean, yeah, because he's Mr. Go For It all the time. Mr. Go For It. Yep. I whatever point I made, I appreciate you. I had a good point. Go Birds! King Slime. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm just so happy. And I know Philadelphia is rocking. Broad Street is filled up. I don't know why they bother greasing the poles. They went out there, they put all these signs up, they're greasing poles, they're telling people if you live in certain blocks, you're going to need your ID to get back home because they're blocking all streets. They can't stop nothing. If there's a zombie apocalypse, we're all screwed because these dudes they can't stop regular, just averagely drunk human beings. What you think they're going to do to zombies? Not a damn thing. Nothing at all to stop them. Not that it needs to be a zombie conversation, but you know what I'm saying. Philadelphia is lit. Let me see if I can pull up my Instagram so I could talk about it. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do this. This is for myself. I'm sorry I'm flying solo. Don't be mad at me. I'm doing my best. I don't have anything set up. I was sitting here watching the other game like I'm scouting, like I'm doing something important, and I'm not. I'm just trying to live the best dream I can. God, we're going to the Super Bowl 2 times, 3 years. Nick Foles is out there tonight. I don't know how Gilly the Kid became our new mascot, like pony mascot person. I don't have a huge problem with it, but I'm like, where were you at my last Super Bowl run? Because you've been in Philly for a long time. Where was you at my last 2 Super Bowl runs? Now all of a sudden you're in the locker room, you got to dance, and you're wearing all these big hats. I'm not hating. I'm semi-hating. And I just want you to stick around because I know Wallow be trying to sneak in there and he was a Rams fan. You know what I mean? I got to go check back Gilly back when he was like 13 years old. I'm trying to see Gilly in like middle school when he was out there slanging in them streets in the McNabb jersey or something. I'm trying to see something, Gilly. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to see something. That's all. He works up there for them Barstool boys, so I'm sure he's doing well. What's up, Steve? Let's go. Oh gosh. The Super Bowl in New Orleans. Oh gosh. It would have been nice if it would have been the Bills, because Bills Mafia is really good and fun. Because now the whole narrative is going to be the three-peat, Taylor Swift, three-peat, Kelsey retirement, possibly. What else are they going to say to try and like denounce us? Yeah, that's it. Just the three-peat, and then Kelsey, and then Jalen Hurts can't rise to the moment, and discord between the quarterback. I just don't know what else more we could do besides reaching the Super Bowl. Now, one thing I will say for a couple people watching that know this, Nick Sirianni is not my favorite guy, but I gotta admit what I gotta admit. Hey, Nick, you out here doing it. You know what I mean? The same credit I give to Jalen Hurts as a winner, I got to give you some of that credit. We've been talking about this for a while. If you know me, I'm almost ready to bend the knee, and I will have no problem doing it if we win the Super Bowl. And that's just the way it is. Let me go pull up some of these. Let me pull up some of these Eagles clips. Let me go to the Birds. See, there goes Gilly right on top. I better not see Gilly in there. There's my man smoking that stogie. So I know everybody, he likes to be compared. He's out to Jordan Brand. He loves Michael Jordan. He be Jordan this, Jordan that. Well, he can't be Jordan because Jordan went, 3 for 3, 6 for 6. He's got to go ahead and be LeBron or Kobe or somebody else. And I can't be Kobe. Kobe went 3 for 3 too. But I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to get that other W.
Would you rather have $1,000 cash or?
Oh, I love those videos. There it is. Best owner in the business. Oh yeah, I've been talking for 10 minutes. Josh Harris sucks. I'm so glad that Josh Harris did not get the opportunity to win. The Flyers said go Birds. Union said go Birds. The Phillies said go Birds. The 76ers were the only team in the city that didn't say go Birds. So that's how we're doing from now on. So from now on, nobody else in the city that has a professional team should root for the Sixers. This dude's got to sell his ownership of the Sixers. I don't want him around. I don't want to hear his name. And the fact that I have to deal with that makes me sick. Like, that's a really small and petty thing. Now, maybe somebody in marketing or PR said don't do it because, the Philly fans are crazy. They're going to be mad at you. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't care. Every other sports team, I'm sure the Phantom said go Birds today. I'm not going to check because I can't remember how to spell Phantoms. Oh, there's the streets. There you go. Broad Street bumping. Like I said, they can't. We are screwed in an alien invasion. We are screwed in a zombie apocalypse. All these polls are greased and people are still all up on the polls. They can't stop nobody. This is the man I credit for getting us back to the Super Bowl. When he was on the team, we went to the Super Bowl. He left. Defense fell apart. He's back. We're back in the Super Bowl. He's been to 3 NFC conference championship games. CJGJ, there you go. Thugging and bugging. Look at him. Look at that smile. My boy happy. Up. There's my coach. There's my QB1. Well, my QB1 and my soon-to-be coach. I'm going to have to, you know what I mean? Oh, the Hard Rock Cafe. That's right. We got to go back and take back over the Hard Rock Cafe. That's my bad. We got to send the troops out there. We can't leave a man down. Hard Rock has been taken over by the Commanders. Saquon's ready to party. Oh, his birthday's on Super Bowl Sunday on February the 9th. There's A.J. Brown. I mean, reading is fundamental. Look at that picture. Look at that excellence. Look at that man. Oh, Lord Jiminy Christmas. There's my QB. Oh, you want to talk about him? Second time he got confetti in his face. We need the real official confetti. This is like the bonus confetti, but we need that real thing. But I mean, look at him. Oh, he threw the last one. Can't throw this one. Got to stay focused. I'm not ready to say it yet because I always say thank you, Bryce, for choosing me. But golly gee, if he wins the Super Bowl, if they win the Super Bowl with Saquon is the best free agent, trade, acquisition, draft, anything that's come to Philadelphia for a 1-year turnaround. And I mean, the only thing comparing with him might be like Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, because them two dudes is balling too. There goes my quarterback again, slow-mo. Pretty privilege. Oh, Gatorade coach, they got you. Oh, let's see, Squidward.
Be the train. Be the train.
Whoa! Yeah! I knew I could do it.
Yep. So again, I don't know if this is photoshopped or not, because this came up a lot as people saying the Commanders one was photoshopped, but then there's a video of it going around. Either way, doing this is just embarrassing for you. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's real because it makes me feel better about myself. I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's real. Why would you do this? Why'd you let it happen? I didn't even talk about the score. Fit Dad CEO said we're going to win by 20. VG violations. Greg said we're going to blow them out. I said we're going to win by 13. I was predicting going to blow out too because I knew you couldn't keep it close with the Commanders because they like to come back on people. But did I expect a double nickel? I didn't. I wanted a double nickel against the Cowgirls this year because when they ran it up on us at the end of the season, when we had none of our players and they ran up 55 points on us at home. So I've been talking about 55 points throughout the year, especially when I was talking about the Cowboys. But for us to go out here and have the highest scoring game and the championship game, it feels good. And it's a running team. It's a running team. We're not doing it through the air. We're not passing the ball all around. We did that with running and defense. It is a great day in Alonzo morning to be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. If you're a Commanders fan, congratulations. You felt something for the first time in 31 years. For all your children that have been grown up and never saw anything, all your successes on VHS, you ain't seen nothing in 4K. You've never seen anything posted on social media. Congratulations to you. There was a huge coming together moment before the game where Commanders fans at the tailgate and Eagles fans at the tailgate came out and said, Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. And that was so sweet because Dallas does suck. The Philadelphia Eagles in today's game, putting up 55 points, had more rushing touchdowns than the Dallas Cowboys did all year long. Those Dallas Cowboys that could have had Derrick Henry, they could have Saquon Barkley, they could have had Jones that went to Green Bay. They could have had so many different things and have nothing. They lost their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator, and both of those two people reached the conference championship before the Dallas Cowboys, who haven't done it in 30 years. So the Commanders not doing it for 30 years, and then the Cowboys still not doing it, and the Eagles flying high. Oh, look at that comment. Fly, Eagles, fly indeed. Fly, Eagles, fly indeed. Again, if you're sitting here watching and you want to just call in and talk to me, you don't even have to have video on. You can just call in and talk. I'm just sitting here going through some stuff, being happy because I'm just happy. Before I start thinking about tomorrow and thinking about, the Chiefs, the best thing I can say about the Chiefs game is that they were put on notice with the referees, and the game was mostly called fair. I didn't see anything crazy going on. Oh, look at this run. Look at this run by Saquon. So easy. 41-23. That's when you knew, he put the night up. He put the night up. Oh, do we got the Quinyon? They got the see, that's why I hate when I don't know what's going on. I'm just flipping through stuff. We dancing. Quinyon got the interception. He said, when he runs like a running back, we're going to hit him like a running back. They didn't touch any of our running backs all day long. Oh, God. It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. Look at that block by Saquon. I'm probably going to get this taken down off YouTube. They're going to kill me. Let me skip off this. Saquon in there throwing blocks. Saquon Barkley in there throwing blocks. I'm not scared of the Chiefs either. I'm more worried about the refs and Taylor Swift than I am the actual Chiefs. But what would be the bigger story when you talk about the punk narrative? A team getting the three-peat or denying Mahomes the three-peat, knowing that he's young? I feel like we should deny him the three-peat and get our Super Bowl so that he has to go on another three-peat run. He's been to 7 straight AFC Championship games, I believe. Oh, my God. That's incredible. So, that being said, he could Tom Brady. He's going to play for 20 years. He could have another, three-peat in him when I'm not involved. But since I'm involved, we got to go get this George W. in this Super Bowl. I need this one. Jalen Hurts is one of the first 19 quarterbacks to make it back to the Super Bowl when they lose. Because think about Cam Newton. There's so many guys. The other Panthers quarterback. God, there's so many that just lose and don't ever get back. I think there's 19 of them. And I'm just frazzled right now because I'm so excited. But Jalen Hurts has made it back. Jimmy Garoppolo, one and done. I mean, obviously, Purdy just made one, so he has the opportunity to get another one. But there's just so many guys that lose Super Bowl and then they never make it back ever. And Jalen's done it in 2 years. And I don't care what you say about the running game, because when it came out today, who had more rushing touchdowns? Who had the passing yards? And yes, the same thing that you're going to say about, well, the defense is the reason, Jane. That's why nobody should have picked Jayden Daniels. Nobody. I'm going to pull all the receipts, because tomorrow there's going to be a whole lot of people backtracking and talking about this and that, and then they're going to go right to being on Mahomes. And everybody, not everybody, a lot of people were on Buffalo. They thought Buffalo was the better team. So we're not going to get the respect we need. We're not going to get the credit we deserve, and it's okay. Oh, they're going to be exciting whites on top. Saquon Barkley on the bottom. Woo! It's so crazy. It's so crazy. He wasted his whole the whole beginning of his career. This is why you can't sign the second contract. This is why quarterbacks should get. This is why Joe Burrow should have not signed that contract. He should have left the Bengals. You've got to make them franchise tag you once and then get out. You're stuck with these bottom basement organizations, and then you never get to leave. And if you're a running back, they run you into the ground. So congratulations to Saquon Barkley. Congratulations to you, Saquon Barkley. Man, thank you, Bryce, for choosing me. Don't let this man get a Super Bowl, Bryce, because then it's going to be thank you, Barkley, for choosing me. I got to change it. I got to bend the knee on a whole lot of stuff. I got to bend the knee on Nick. I got to bend the knee on Bryce. It's just so much. Oh, the defense too. Vaughn with the peanut punch. Cooper with the drag tackle. I predicted 3 turnovers by the Commanders. They had 4 turnovers. The fumble kept fumbling. And when we did it to them last game, everybody glossed over it. The last game we played, our quarterback went out in the middle of the first quarter, and it seemed like nobody cared. It seemed like nobody cared that they had 5 turnovers. Well, Jayden Daniels threw for 5 touchdowns. Yeah, because CJ got thrown out of the game for having a potty mouth, which is something you never hear about in football. A guy getting ejected. I've heard wild stuff. And I'm like, did he call some white mom the N-word? What did he say that got him ejected for speaking? So there was a lot that went into them winning that game. And you see now today that that's what would have happened, because I don't want to hear any excuses from them. Our center was out, our backup was out, then other lineman had to switch over, and Jalen Hurts' knee that everybody said was banged up, said was a problem. I said last week, well, why would you roll him out in the snow if his knee was banged up? Because he told the coach, I'm okay. He said, I'm okay, I'm good. And that's gamesmanship for you. When Patrick Mahomes be acting like his ankle hurts and he's limping on his ankle going to the Super Bowl, his ankle was fine. Got out there in the Super Bowl, running all over the place. So Jalen did a little gamesmanship. I told you he was okay. And look at him being A-okay, running that ball, not getting hit. Oh, protecting himself. Wait, what'd you say now, Chuck? No, not Chuck, Jeff. Michael Parsons, Washington would have won. Washington would have won it in turnabout defense. That's what Chris Sims says. They go to the same school of football math. Him and Chris Sims saying that dumb stuff. And Michael Parsons put up a video because they got Schottenheimer Jr. talk about nepotism. I don't know what's worse, the Eskins or the Schottenheimers getting people jobs. But he put up a little video of him walking out of Dallas. They're going to franchise tag you, sucker. And everybody thinks they want Michael Parsons. I don't want him on my team. Great during the regular season, 1 sack in the postseason. I guess he'd probably be better than Huff. We'll trade Huff for him. They can do something with Huff over there. Maybe they can revitalize him or something like that. I don't know. But I do know we got that George W. And the turnovers were flowing. And even though Jaden Daniels was calm, cool, and collected, he went out there like a little punk when it was late. His face didn't look so calm. It didn't look so cool. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is my quarterback. All he does is win. He doesn't win the Super Bowl. He wins a lot, and he's giving us 2 opportunities to win the Super Bowl. And that's more than a lot of other teams can say if you're not the Kansas City Chiefs. So I suggest you shut the fuck up. That's what I suggest you do. Oh, God. So my show is going to be on Tuesday with Jason and Harry. And I got to find a guest to come on. Then I'm going to be on Wednesday, the Cheap Seats with E-Rock and Ashworth. And I might have to start doing pods like this, more focused, less drinking in my system throughout the week. I might just try and get like some guests on, and even if I pre-record stuff, just to release it every day, because it's a great time. We're here. We got 2 weeks to celebrate. Can't understand why I last so long. I must have had superpowers. I don't know. I'm so happy. Is everybody else happy? I think I'm not the only one that's happy. The Philadelphia Eagles have gone through more than most teams have to deal with in the last season and a half, because last year the end of the season was so bad, and the beginning of this year's season was so worrisome because of the way last season happened. Like until 2 or 3 games after the Browns game is when last season kind of went away for a lot of people. Even though the Browns were bad, the way we beat up on them and got healthy and the defense started showing up. Once the defense started showing up, that's when people were finally allowed to let go of, well, last year the team collapsed. Well, what if they get all these wins and they collapse? They didn't collapse. They stood up. Vic Fangio, again, in this game, I'm not bringing stuff down because we'll talk about all that on Tuesday and on my other show on Wednesday. But Vic Fangio, other than like calling a couple blitzes on Jaden, did an outstanding job. The front four has stopped rotating as much in the postseason, and Carter's just out there play after play. He landed awkwardly one time, got the wind knocked out of him. That's what it looked like to me. I'm not a professional, but he got back in there, and it was just everything, and it was so commanding that even there were like 2 times in the game where you felt worried when he blitzed him and let him go down and get that field goal right before halftime, and it's 27-15. Like, wish we didn't give up any points there. And then when you come out of halftime and they draw within 11, you're like, see, this is what they want to do. They want to keep trying to strike it and get close, and they hit the 2-point conversion. You're like, this doesn't feel so great. But then explosion. Every time you started thinking about they were going to do something, the team just performed and showed up and showed out. Yeah, he did get the knockout. It was just, oh God. That's the way you want your team to play going into a Super Bowl. There's no excuses. We got 2 weeks to get healthy. Jason Kelce, can you possibly be a backup lineman if needed? Like, can you bulk up for 2 weeks? I don't know. How does retirement work? Is he really retired? Like, can he just go sign up on a team if he wanted to? I mean, I don't really need a Kelce Bowl thing going on, but I mean, Mama Kelsey's already going to be there. I'm just saying we might need help at lineman, even though these guys, like I said, they thugged it out. Dickerson thugged it out. I'm probably gonna be at Chickies and Pete's tomorrow, so I can give the real BG a hug, and that's gonna be good. I might even dye my beard green a couple times this week and next week. Well, so I talked about that earlier, right? Like everybody kept saying it was Photoshop, and then I saw a video that it was real, and I'm like, either way is bad juju. Either way, you don't do it. Either way, it's just dumb. And you fuck around, you find out. They found out. I mean, their coach was talking reckless, and I know it's bulletin board material more for us per se, but this year they've been taking stuff personally. When they put up vice versa's quote on the jumbotron at the game, I've never seen that happen before. So the Eagles are very much taking notes on who's talking and who's saying what. Nick Wright, there's only one person on that show that picked the Eagles on Nick Wright's show, and it's going to be so good tomorrow sitting there watching, and everybody have to backtrack and eat their words. It's just a great day. Rich Eisen, Cat Williams, you need to go send him like something, a smoke bomb, a fart bomb, or something. This dude was riding with the Eagles and Cat all year long, and then turned around and said, "I can't pick against the Commanders and the kid to go to get." Nobody cared about any of the stats that mattered. No road team has won 4 games in a row and made it to the Super Bowl. No rookie has made it to the Super Bowl. They made it to the AFC Championship games, but not the Super Bowl. What does this say? Hey, bro, what's good? We going to the Super Bowl, and Josh Allen is an Evan Joker with the Chiefs. Was that Josh's fault? Hayden should have caught that last pass when he threw it up. Josh, oh God, he was bad in the first quarter. I forgot about that. He was not good in the first quarter. But his team, I feel like he's MVP. His team is not stacked. They don't have a lot of like household names. And just like Lamar had a bad first half, but he came back in the second half and he balled out. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to beat the allegations. Until you do, you just can't. Josh Allen and Lamar just can't beat the allegations. Joe Burrow can beat the allegations. Joe Burrow made it to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow beat Patrick Mahomes. Like, so he's got that. You know what I'm saying? But these other two, when it comes down to this game or big games, they just don't seem to have it. And I can't deny that he kind of choked it away. Just like I could say about Jalen Hurts in the big moments shows up. When he say he just wants to win and he's like 125 yards and everybody, he's not doing anything. Then he puts up 250 and he does everything. I mean, he does enough to win the games. And in that Super Bowl, if he didn't fumble, the Eagles win that game. But at the same time, the refs got involved and the Eagles lost that game. So I want the refs to be just as diligent being quiet as they were today for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And if there's anything wrong with the field, we riot. So again, live show on Tuesday. I might even put something up more succinct tomorrow, like 10 minutes. I might do like little 10-minute spots every day. So go to blackradio.com, subscribe, go to youtube.com and subscribe. Hit the button for your boy. It's free. Come hang out with me while we are on this road to victory. The Philadelphia Eagles go to the Super Bowl, New Orleans bound, eastbound and down. Hugh, get on that bus. And I'm going to have to call Hugh tomorrow. I'm going to have to call everybody tomorrow. I got a lot of things to do. Gosh, who's sleeping? I'm not sleeping. You got work tomorrow? Yeah, work. Forget that. Call out. Everybody's sick. We got the Eagles flu, not the bird flu. We got the Eagles flu. Again, fuck Josh Harris. I hope nothing but bad things for him financially. That's what I hope. I'm your boy, Owen JJ Stone, a.k.a. Black Gritty. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening to me ramble with no rhyme or reason, because we're going to the Super Bowl, and I'm so happy. Follow me on Instagram. Oh, wait. Let me do this. Dang, Instagram will get me blocked. I can't put it on YouTube. See? Can't even have fun. I got all this like yeah, YouTube will kill me. I got fun memes there. I got fun memes. Yelling and screaming and stuff. Go find me on TikTok or Instagram and follow the fun memes. EAGLES Eagles. Did I spell it right? Go Birds. I'll talk to y'all. Have a good night.